Hey everybody, Drew here, and this is a 2015 Volkswagen Jetta, and I want to tell you guys a strange one. So it has a condition, or had a condition, where it would crank but not start. And that could be a fuel filter, that could be fuel pump low pressure in the tank, it could be the high pressure fuel pump under the hood, or it could be a host of ignition related issues. What I found was that before I even got to diagnose this, I switched from this key, which is dead. I would have to hold it like next to the steering wheel to get the start to work. And I switched to a key that actually had a charged battery, and the problem went away. So I have not tested this. I'm about to test this on screen. I'm going to set you guys down right here, and I'm going to hold the key against the column and start the car and see if it takes forever to crank. And there's the problem. So it's just as I expected. The Volkswagen, in their infinite wisdom, decided that the presence of this key near the car would start the fuel pump in the back, so the high pressure fuel pump is primed and ready to go that's under the hood. So this car is direct injection, meaning there's a fuel pump in the gas tank that puts pressure to the engine at low pressure. And then there's a pump that grabs that pressure and makes it very high pressure for the direct injection. And if that pump doesn't have pressure against that pump, what you just saw will happen. Now, here's where it gets really crazy. This key has to come out of your pocket. It's not like a Prius or a Toyota or a Honda or whatever, where this stays in your pocket, touching the door handle unlocks it, touching the top of the door handle locks it, and pressing the button starts it. This key needs to be out of your pocket to unlock the car, but the car knows that the key is near it and starts priming the fuel pump. Then the key goes back in your pocket or wherever on the passenger seat, and then you hit the brake and press this power button. Now, obviously this is dead, so the key needs to be up against this spot with a sensor on it, but because the car doesn't know that the key is near it, it hasn't primed the fuel pump yet. So I did not know this as a 100% confirmed thing before I just did it in front of you guys. So listen, I know a lot of you are going to watch this and you have a bigger problem than what I just showed you, but I wanted to point out this strange flaw, this like Easter egg, if you will, in Volkswagen's design. And hey, maybe there's a chance it's your key fob battery. I hope for your sake it is. Keep in mind though, if it's not your key fob battery, you have to check your low pressure pump, your high pressure pump, and that's really hard to diagnose up there. Really hard, because everything happens so fast, it really doesn't show up on a scan tool easily. You more or less need a oscilloscope or whatever it is that, that records live data, in terms of voltage and pressures and all that. And there's a way to hook it up to the fuel pressure sensor on the rail or whatever. That's more in depth. Or again, it could be ignition related issues like coil packs, the injectors themselves. Could be a lot of things, but this is proof that a dead freaking key fob battery will cause this car to do a long crank before it starts. So I'm Drew. I hope this was helpful to you, or at least entertaining. If it was, give it a thumbs up. Hey, guys, if you hate this video, let me know in the comments and I'll take it down. I just think that that it does stand a chance to help a few people, so I wanted to post it. I know it's going to be heartbreaking for those that have a big expensive issue and this isn't it and it was false hope. So that's not what was meant here. So again, if you like it, thumbs up. If you don't, let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it. And of course, please subscribe to the channel because usually it's a lot more in depth. Thanks.